Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. We are your hosts, Vidas
and Aušra Pinkevičienė.
We've been mastering secrets of organ playing for more than 20 years and sharing them on this blog since 2011.
On this show, which we create from our home in Vilnius, Lithuania, we strive to help you grow in every area of organ playing, including practice, technique, repertoire, sight reading, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory, harmony, and many others.
Our hope is to help you become a complete musician, or what we call as Total Organist, a program which we have created to help you reach your dreams faster than you would do on your own.
If you are new here, we invite you to subscribe to receive free updates of this blog at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
And now let's go to the podcast for today. Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Aušra.
Let's start episode 519 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. In this episode, we would like to thank Richard Knott, who sent us his generous donation of £10. And he wrote, "Dear Vidas and Ausra, enjoy a coffee on me. Best wishes, Richard." So then I wrote to him a message thanking Richard. I wrote, "Dear Richard, thank you for your generous donation. It's very kind of you. How is your organ playing going?" And he wrote, "Dear Vidas, I thought you'd both like a coffee. My playing is going okay, thanks, although I'm finding it harder to learn new things quickly and efficiently. I'm learning quite a bit of French music to play during upcoming visits to Paris. Although I have an excellent teacher from the Royal College of Organists, I'm thinking of joining your Total Organist scheme to give me more skills for good, effective practicing. It's a lot of money though." And I wrote to him, "Thanks, Richard. Having a goal to be prepared for organ trip in Paris is an excellent motivation. If you can wait until Thanksgiving, Total Organist will have a 50% discount." To which he replied, "Thanks for letting me know about that, Vidas. It's very good of you. I can certainly wait for Thanksgiving and your promotional emails."
Well, so this is, what I like about this message that, Richard translates that even, he surely had professional training, with a good professor, at a well-known institution. He still, wants to improve himself. And that's what I think is, very important for each of us. Because no diplomas, no the best professors can set you up, for entire life. You still need, to improve on yourself throughout your life. And you still need, to learn new things and to find out about, new things, to find new ways, to try new instruments.
And this is especially nice if he goes to Paris.
Yes.
In Paris, he will find many unfamiliar instruments, perhaps famous instruments, and if he ever has a chance to try them out, inevitably the time comes when he needs to play something. And playing something well on these instruments makes the entire trip more enjoyable. And then that's where we come in, right? Helping people reach their goals and helping them achieve better results than they would be doing on their own, alone. So we are very grateful to Richard, who enabled us to have some coffee.
Yes, we will that maybe next week.
Yes. Coffee is a good drink. We drink decaf coffee, right, Ausra?
Yes. We are very Americans in what we...
Yeah.
Almost nobody in Lithuania understands us, and we are just asking then why do you drink coffee at all, if you drink decaf. But now there are more and more, places where you can get coffee like this.
Yeah, lots of younger generation people are starting to convert to decaf tribe.
That's right. And plus in Vilnius we have lots of foreign tourists who also, comes from various countries and we want to drink decaf. Not all of them, of course, but we get, I think, more and more American tourists.
You know what I was surprised about when visited various European countries and sat in restaurants? Yes, you could order decaf coffee, but ordering alcohol-free beer was very difficult. Finding a place with alcohol, non-alcohol, yeah.
Beer, yes. Yes, well, I guess, Europe is, drinking a lot alcohol. Which is maybe not so bad if you are from the southern part of Europe. I don't think we have so much trouble with alcoholism as we in Northern Europe have.
Yeah.
There are all these nasty jokes about, for example, Swedes or Finnish people, taking the ferries to for example, Estonia, and then not to be able to get out because the alcohol is cheaper on the Estonian ferries, so we drink a lot.
I think one Finnish travel agency got in trouble by advertising trips to Tallinn as a cheap alcohol place.
Well, and anyway, it's not like it's really cheap, but it's much cheaper still than in Finland or Sweden or other Scandinavian countries. But I guess there is something, I don't know, something about our genes that we are all in the northern part of Europe. Well, don't hold the alcohol very well and become alcoholics way too often. Comparing to, for example, Italy or Spain and France.
But you recently heard a theory that if people lived 300 years, we would all become alcoholics at some point.
Yes, there is that theory that there is certain limit of alcohol that you need to drink, and after that you will become an alcoholic. So even if you drink very little, like for example Vidas and I do, if you would live for 300 years, you would reach that limit of becoming an alcoholic.
To which I might reply, if we live for 300 years, all our subscribers would become organ-playing virtuosos.
Yes.
Every single one of them.
And I just thought about how many organ, maybe I could learn an entire organ repertoire that's written if I would live for so many years.
Oh yeah, we would need to write more.
Sure.
I wrote 2 pieces this week already.
I don't think you would feel the lack of organ music because there are nowadays composers that, write a new piece every single day.
It's a good habit though.
Well, yes, before that I thought maybe you don't need to bother and to write just, let's say, average music. But I read, a book by Elizabeth Gilbert about big magic,
Yes.
about living creative life. And she said, that even if you write, she talks mostly about writing, literature. If you will, create on a regular basis, then there is a chance that out of your, 10 books, one will be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe others won't be so good, but in writing them you will, will develop yourself as a writer.
Yeah,
improve yourself as a writer.
And she's known for saying that there is a book you need to publish and there is a book you need to write. And those 2 books might be completely different books.
Yes, and this is so exciting when I'm starting to talk about her because I read this book on his recommendation. So
My social status has improved, right, Ausra?
yes,
Nice. I'm starting to be an influencer.
that's right. So if I would be like going to Paris to try different organs, I would probably bring with me the César Franck's L'Organist. I think it's an excellent book. If you would just want to get familiar with French organs.
It's easy enough to be able to sight read if you can, but it's beautiful enough to be able to sound authentic on these instruments.
Yes, and plus because in Paris you wouldn't find like authentic Baroque organs. We were most of them built already after the Revolution because so many wonderful instruments were destroyed. Baroque instruments were destroyed during the Revolution. So I guess the romantic or modern music would work much better on those instruments.
And by the way, we have prepared many suites by Frank from this collection of L'Organist with fingering and even registration suggestions for pipe organs, because originally the registration suggestions were written for French harmonium, which are different. We had to convert them, so you can check them out. Okay, guys, very interesting discussion today. We hope this is useful to you. We would like to thank again to Richard for his kind donation. And now we will go to have some coffee.
Yeah.
Please send us more of your questions. And remember, when you practice,
Miracles happen.
This blog is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online, where you will find courses for every area of organ playing, including technique, practice, sight reading, repertoire playing, hymn playing, improvisation, composition, music theory and harmony, with hundreds of scores and thousands of exercises. Here is what some of the students are saying.
Hugh writes, "The sight reading course has helped me tremendously. Thank you very much for your SS courses and all your help."
Robert writes, I found the fingerings, registration ideas and general comments to be excellent.
John writes, "I have found your download very helpful. It was really excellent. I have watched some of your teaching videos, and when I read your instructions, I tried to imagine you were teaching me. You may feel disappointed that I am 2-3 days behind, but I am a slow learner, and I have committed to taking the time to get it right, as you say. But the other night my wife commented that she had never heard me play such a detailed melody in the left hand so well. My left hand is generally poor."
Robert writes, it has been a great pleasure in my life of having discovered your courses and material as well as the YouTube work of recordings. You have a calm and pleasant way of teaching.
Ron writes, "Hi Vidas and Ausra, thank you guys. What a wonderful response to my email note to you. You've got me right, and I feel you understand my level of playing. Yes, at home and lucky that I have an organ for that reason. I am paying attention to this, and I am going to try this haha no longer secret model. Yes, and I love César Franck too. What is very nice about your blog podcast is that Ausra and Vidas are like a Socratic dialogue, and by bouncing things off of each other, so much more information comes out and is expressed. Your comments contain a wealth of information and understanding. I really appreciate this. It is very inspiring and will keep us moving forward."
Would you like to receive the same or even better results that our students are getting? If so, join them at organduo.lt/total-organist. And of course, you will get the first month free too. You can cancel anytime.
Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to receive free updates of this blog, make sure you do that at organduo.lt. By subscribing, you will also receive free video, how to master any organ composition and 10-day organ playing mini course.
This was Vidas
And Ausra from Secrets of Organ Playing.
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.